Commanders, commanders, commanders. Wherefore art thou, commanders? Hey, dog, shit just don't fail, man. You know what I'm saying? That game, man, we definitely should have won that game. I didn't, after the game, I didn't feel as though the Chicago Bears was better than the Commanders. To me, that game felt as though we should have won that shit, but we didn't. So, are we really a different team, man? I know we wanted Snyder gone, great. We wanted Rivera gone, man, awesome. But are we still the same old Commanders, bro? Because, I mean, since 92, well, the last time we went to the Super Bowl was the 91 season. Of course, we know that the Super Bowl get played the next year. Since 1992, has the Commanders ever went to the playoffs in back-to-back seasons, man? What's the difference now and, between them bum-ass Ron Rivera years, the bum-ass Snyder years? What's the difference, man? Because once again, like, we went to the playoffs last year, and now we struggling. Even like when Joe Gibbs came back, when we had Sean Teller and Fred Smoot and, Clinton Portis and all that, when we had that mob, the team was some garbage. Joe Gibbs got us to the playoffs. And then when we come back the next season, like, yeah, we're going to build off this playoff season, we go back to some shit. And then we went to the playoffs again, and then we thinking we going to build off of that season, then we back to some shit. So it's seldom that we even make it to the playoffs. Since 92, man, it's rare that we make it to the playoffs. But when we do, we never build off of it. And, the next season, we're a perennial playoff team and we consistently going to the playoffs. Nah, man, it seems like what happens is that our team is some garbage, and then we build a good enough team that we just good enough to beat the bum teams. And then, you make it to the playoffs, your strength of schedule is going to be harder the next season. So then when you come to the next season, you playing a harder schedule, and then your true colors come out. Dog, we should have won that game, man. We should have won that game. In my opinion, man, first off, what must the coaches do? What must the owners do? What must the organization do to get these players to play consistently well? Like, how is it so far this season that we play good every other game? Like, so far this season, like, we start off with the Giants, we look phenomenal. Then we look like trash against Green Bay. And I think we played the Raiders next. We look phenomenal. And then we lose the game after, and then we play the Chargers. We like, oh, man, yeah, damn. Maybe this is the real team. And then we come back and play the Chicago, and now they didn't look good, bruh. Like, what must happen for our team and our players to play consistently well? Like, what's up with these players? Y'all look good one game, then the next game y'all look like trash, man. You ain't winning no Super Bowls like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, should the Commanders like play a quarter of football before the actual game start? Like, what's up with all these slow ass starts? It's like it take y'all a minute to start like feeling y'all groove and getting into the game. Do y'all need to play like a half a quarter, have a few drives before the actual game start? Like, all that starting slow and all that, being down 10-0, being down 13-0, like, come on, bruh. That shit, it's ridiculous, man. Slim, I don't want to hear statistics. I don't want to hear about statistics because them stats don't mean nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? When you hear people say shit like, Oh yeah, Commanders are the best rushing team in the NFL. Oh, Chicago, one of the worst run stopping teams in the NFL. So the Commanders should just be able to run all over. And then when the game come, we didn't look like the best rushing team in the NFL, and they didn't look like one of the worst run stopping teams in the NFL. Like, dog, they beat us up, man. They beat us up. We lost that. I understand the fumble and all that. Hey, Jalen Daniels, you a beast. Continue to do what you do. Hey, sometimes when you're too relaxed and too cool, hey, you might lose a little focus. Maybe. I don't know, man. Like, I understand the ball might have been a little slippery, but Caleb Williams wasn't dropping the ball and all that shit. And you ain't dropped the ball on no other plays, but Jaden did fumble twice, though. He had another time when he fumbled. So maybe when a ball is wet like that, you might want to wear some gloves or something. I don't know, man. But that fumble at the end of the game was inexcusable. Like, though I believe, honestly, if Jaden Daniels didn't lose the ball, and Jaden Daniels is a great player, nobody is perfect. But if he didn't lose the ball, Ja'Cory would have got that 1 yard for the first down, man. And they would have had to use their timeouts. And if we would have got another first down, the game would have been over. So, I don't know, man. We would have won that game off of either we would have scored a touchdown, kicked the field goal, and left them with a little bit of time left, or we would have just ran the clock out if Jaden didn't fumble. So, that's just what it is, man. But in terms of like, dog, this is the NFL, man. It's always an exception to the rule, but in the NFL, you have to be more physical than your opponent, man. The teams that out physical their opponent are the teams that win, man. Yeah, you can have finesse teams like how Miami was a couple of years ago. They was real finesse. Tyreek Hill, 1,700 yards. A-Chain getting his man. Raheem Mostert was getting his man. And they was scoring. They had that game. They scored like 70 points. But when it was time for real competition and playoffs and all that, they was getting their ass whipped. Because it's football, man. It's a very physical contact sport, man. You have to out-physical your opponent. So in this game, man, they could say Chicago don't got a good run defense. Chicago line, defensive line, and offensive line bullied our defensive line and bullied our offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Dog. DeAndre Swift might as well have been Derrick Henry out there, man. I mean, our team acted as if they were scared to tackle DeAndre Swift. My whole thing, DeAndre Swift is a good back. You know what I'm saying? He have his moments where he look like that. Then he have his moments with teams where you like, damn, is he really worth it? Do we need to go get another running back? You know what I'm saying? But yesterday, he had his moments. But the problem I had was, so how many times did DeAndre Swift get the ball and he run into like a group of defenders? It seems like it's compact and he don't got nowhere to go. And then all of a sudden you see him just squirting through all the defenders and getting like 3, 4, 5 yards. When you like, damn, it seemed like he was going to get tackled for a no gain, maybe a gain of 1, maybe a loss, but he ended up getting like 5, 6 yards. Shorty, on that touchdown, where I think he caught a pass and he broke it, got that long touchdown. Quan Martin, dog, the way he tried to tackle DeAndre Swift, Quan Martin might as well have balled up a piece of paper and threw the paper at DeAndre Swift and tried to stop him like that. Dog, that is the weakest, softest tackle I can ever remember seeing, dog. It's like, dog, he did like this. DeAndre Swift was running. He say, that's all he did, dog. He ain't try to hit him with his shoulder. He ain't jump at his legs. He ain't try to grab him by his ankles and tackle him from his legs. If you small, grab their legs, dog. He tried to tackle him up top, and he just did like this. He said, I mean, hey, dog, DeAndre Swift ain't even stumble or nothing, dog. That shit looked dumb, dog. Come on, bro. They had our hearts, man, and our team did not seem like they wanted to tackle DeAndre Swift, dog. DeAndre Swift made our defense look like little boys, y'all. Real talk, man. Them dudes were not tackling. It wasn't tackling. Definitely that Quan Martin. I don't care what nobody say, dog. The way Quan Martin tried to tackle Slim on that touchdown, Slim, that is inexcusable, dog. That shit looked terrible, man. It looked like a child trying to tackle a grown man. That's what it looked like, man. But he really didn't try to tackle him. He just swung his arms. Like, come on, bro. So it seems like, we've been doing this every other game type thing. So I guess the next game would be our good game. But I don't think it's going to be like that every year. We're going to win a good game. We're going to have a good game, have a bad game. Have a good game, have a bad game. Eventually that cycle going to break. And we're going to have like multiple good games in a row or multiple bad games in a row. Can this be? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like the way DeAndre Swift looked, Slim. Dallas got that running back from Denver. I can't even think of his name right now, but a few years ago, Slim was phenomenal, and then he had that injury, and I think he came back off the injury last year, or maybe the year before. Oh, Javonte Williams. No, if we couldn't deal with the physicality of DeAndre Swift, and he's not even known as a physical running back. He's explosive, you know what I'm saying? But he's not Derrick Henry. How's we going to deal with Javonte Williams, dog? He's physical too. If we scared to tackle DeAndre Swift, dog, it ain't going to get no easier with Javonte Williams, dog. Like, really, dog, them dudes, like our defensive line, they played terrible against the run, man. Terrible. And we don't get consistent pressure on the quarterback. It was times where Caleb Williams seemed like he had all day to throw the ball. And then on the flip side, our offensive line wasn't opening up no holes. Like Bill he was making something out of nothing, man. Bill was taking times where it looked like it'll be no gain or he might lose a yard, and then he was just getting like 3 yards just off of how he cut and just his willingness to not give up. You know what I'm saying? But they made that shit hard. It wasn't no holes, man. No consistent holes. You know what I'm saying? Then with pass protection, like Jaden they beat us up. And that you have to win in the trenches. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Like, dog, if that offensive line ain't opening up holes and they not blocking, if that defensive line can't stop the run game and you ain't getting pressure on the quarterback, you just gonna have a hard game, man. And we still could have won that game, dog. We still could have won that game. But the way them dudes could not tackle DeAndre Swift, and it looked like they was scared to tackle that man, dog. He was too physical. They made our team look weak. Like, we need one of them players with a whole lot of attitude and energy, a type of player that people kind of fear, man. Like, we need a Trent Williams on that offensive line, man. I thought the dude we got from the Texans, when he had that preseason game where they talk about he picked up the defender or whatever he did, it made it seem like he was on, a man amongst men. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. We need that physical, like that attitude on offense, dog. And we need that shit on defense, bro. Like, on defense, they look like a bunch of athletic little guys. It just seems like our team is small, dog. And I know them dudes ain't small, but it seems like our secondary small. And them dudes, hey, we're going to have a problem with physical running backs. We're going to have a problem with dual threat running backs. We just got a problem with running backs. And we have a problem with tight ends, dog. Like Tucker Kraft cooked us. Kyle Pitts cooked us. Dog, we about to play Jake Ferguson, dog, with Dallas, dog. Jake Ferguson getting this man this year. Like, come on, y'all. They're going to have to play their best, dog. And we have to do it consistently, not just one game, then a game after we're going to be some shit. Man, dog. Man. Well, the players we have are the players we have, man. We ain't, I don't know if they might attack free agency, try to get somebody or not, but we got what we got, man. And we got a good enough team. Dog, with Jaden Daniels, anything is possible. Hey, Bill is a beast, dog. Bill gonna have to start fumbling. Bill gonna mess up his career if he get that stigma as a fumbler. Like, you can't hold on to the ball, dog. You're gonna have all that talent and you're not gonna be able to show your talent because they're not gonna put you on the field, dog. People make mistakes. Hey, commanders. You know this is 2025. Man, Peanut Tillman should get paid every time somebody says peanut punch, every time somebody does it. Because that shit done changed the game. And now, dog, every time, dog, the defenders are punching the ball out, dog. They are trying to punch. They not trying to strip it. None of that. They throwing baddie shots at the football, man. And sometimes they missing that football and they hitting each other with baddie shots. They doing that all game Murray game. Watch the game, Slim. They swinging at that ball. They boom, boom. They trying to punch that junk, dog. So if you know that's what they doing, hey, we need to be practicing knowing that anytime you get the ball in your hand, somebody is coming trying to punch that ball out, man. Somebody's going to come behind you and try to punch it out. You're going to have defenders grab you, holding you up while somebody else come and try to punch it out. Dog, we have to be able to defend that, man. We have to be able to hold on to the ball. Secondly, why we can't do that? It seems like all the teams, I know it's not all the teams, but a lot of the teams in the league, man, it seems like they got players on defense that's successful. Multiple people on the same team punching that ball out. They doing it successfully. Why we can't do it, man? Why our defenders aren't playmakers, dog? We got all these athletic dudes. They athletic, but do they know the game? Do they know the fundamentals of the game? Like, yeah, the athleticism is cool, but you got to have the fundamentals with the athleticism, and you got to have playmaking ability. Like, we don't have playmakers on defense, bro. We don't. What happened to people getting interceptions, man? It's like, motherfuckers don't get interceptions in 2025 like they used to, bro. Like, cornerbacks, defensive backs, corners, and safeties was way better in the 90s than they are now, man. That's just what it is, man. These corners, they don't play the ball. They run with the receiver and watch the receiver catch the ball and then tackle them. Like, man, dog. People don't know how to get interceptions no more. That shit is ridiculous. We always had people that can get in those on our team, dog. We always had the Darryl Greens, man. The Champ Baileys, man. The Fred Smoots. The D'Angelo Halls. The Sean Springs. The Sean Tellers. Like, what happened, dog? Even Carlos Rogers, man. What happened, man? What happened to the corners that can pick the ball off, man? Like, god damn, dog, this shit is disappointing, bro. And, dog, Troy Aikman curried Marshawn Lattimore, dog. Troy Aikman said some shit like, during the game, basically, he was like, man, Chicago had the ball. He basically was like, yeah, if he was Caleb Williams or whatever, he'd just be attacking Marshawn Lattimore. He'd be like, he gonna throw it to whatever receiver Lattimore is covering, man. That's how they look at. He's supposed to be our, top corner. He's supposed to be our shutdown corner. Dog, our shutdown corner is looked at from other teams as a weakness. He's supposed to be our shutdown corner. People are going into the game like, yeah, we're going to attack Lattimore. Lattimore is trash, dog. He's garbage, dog. He might have had a couple of seasons in the NFL where he was all right. I don't know if it was the Saints, if it was the scheme, the system, or if he actually was good. I don't know, dog. I ain't never checked for him. After he got with us, he had a name. After he got with us, I looked at his stats. He's not an interception guy. I think his rookie season, he had 5. I don't think he ever had more than 3 after that. He might not have had more than 2 after that, bro. Like, these dudes don't pick the ball off. That shit is terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, man. Like, they should be ashamed of themselves, man. They got manhandled. They got treated like They got treated like a little boy. It was like grown men playing against kids, man. At times, when it came to, them trying to tackle DeAndre Swift, it just wasn't a good look, man. DeAndre Swift, he shitted all over us, man. He did what he wanted to do. And like I said, them dudes, they acting like they were scared to tackle him. That's how it looked like to me, man. On the outside looking in, it looked like these dudes didn't want to match the physicality of DeAndre Swift. They wasn't trying to match that shit. It's like, it's four of us right here. They hike the ball. It's four of us. We like in a pile. And DeAndre Swift is trying to come through, trying to find a hole. And it's like everybody is expecting the next person beside them to make the tackle instead of making the tackle themselves. Everybody like, he got it. Oh, he got it. He got it. No, he don't got it. Oh, he don't got it. And DeAndre Swift just cooking us. Just cooking us, dog. That shit was ridiculous, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want this offensive line to be playing like garbage and not opening up holes. And then, somebody like Bill, he can't produce, he can't perform. And then people start saying that he's sorry or maybe he not that good. And the whole time, it's just the offensive line, bro. They open up some holes. If you get that man some holes to run through, Slim is phenomenal. He's fast, he's quick, he could cut. Give him a chance, bro. And then, listen, man. Give Bill the ball, man. Give Bill the ball, bro. On that interception Jaden Daniels threw, Slim, sometimes you can check down. Bill was wide open. He ran out to the left sideline. He was running towards the left, like off some screen type shit. But he was wide open, and I don't think it was like no defenders close to him. Like if Jaden would have, in my mind, I was like, oh shit, throw the screen pass. Like if he would have just checked it down, Bill might have got in that box. At the very least, he would have got a first down. You know what I'm saying? Get that man the ball, Slim. And I gotta say this, man. And I'm gonna keep saying it until something happens, man. What did paying Terry $30 million do for the team? To all the Terry McLaurin fans, to all the people who say he's a top 10 receiver, tell me how him holding out, how the team giving in and giving him his money, how is that benefiting the Washington Commanders right now? Dog, Terry got that money. He might be on a beach in the Philippines somewhere, man. He probably not even in this country, man. He's sitting back enjoying his money, dog. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Do you? But in terms of a Commanders fan, dog, a lot of y'all was saying like, oh, he's trying to match what DK got. DK got that and he's not. Y'all was talking like DK Metcalf was some trash. Like, what's up with y'all, man? Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at that was saying that Terry is better, or we know he's better than DK Metcalf and DK Metcalf getting his man this year. And DK Metcalf at his best seasons, he's had more receptions than Terry had in any of Terry's seasons. His best season, he has more receiving yards in a season than Terry has in any of his seasons at his height. He's on pace to having double-digit touchdowns again. He's already did that twice. Terry only did it once. What is y'all talking about? DK Metcalf is like a prototypical, he's how receivers should look, man. Me personally, I would rather have DK Metcalf than Terry McLaurin, just off of watching what he doing this year, watching one player's hurt, one player's producing, one player scoring touchdowns. It seems like he's scoring touchdowns every game. The other player's not doing nothing. Like, come on, man. Very disappointed in that Washington Commanders game, man. Like, damn, dog. I'm tired of being disappointed by this team, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I just want a team that can play consistently good, man. Like if you lose it because hey, the other team was just better than you that game. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose because one week you looking like world beaters, and then the other week you look at averaging, man, and all that starting off slow. You get the ball first, 3-and-out. You know what I'm saying? Then they scored and you get the ball again. Then you got a punt or you turn the ball over. Then they scored. Then we always playing catch up. Like, come on, dog. Come on, y'all. Get that shit together, man. Man, I don't know how to judge this team, dog. Is the offensive line good or not? I don't know. That defensive line, like, they show potential one game, then if you can't get pressure on the quarterback and you can't stop the run, your line is trash, dog. But you can't call them trash because then they play other games where they look great. I just don't know, man. Hey, Quan Martin, dog, like, I'm not rocking with Quan Martin, man. Like, until I gotta see something, man. I gotta see something from Quan Martin, dog. Like, I respect him, but every time I think of Quan Martin, all I'm gonna think about is how he tried to tackle DeAndre Swift, man. That's all I'm gonna think about, dog. Like, unless Slim end up doing something great or end up having a career, I will always remember Quan Martin for playing the Chicago Bears Monday Night Football, and DeAndre Swift ran like DeAndre Swift ain't truck him or nothing. It's just, he tried to tackle him. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if he thought like he could just put his arm on him and he was gonna go down. He ain't even try to push him out of bounds, dog. Like, come on, dog. All right, man. Dallas next, man, and it don't get no easy. Like, I don't even want to hear about, but Dallas don't got no defense, so we should score. Anytime you hear them narratives, man, we play a team, and a team like, they don't got no pass rush, they can't get to the quarterback. If they play us, they're going to get the most sacks they ever had. Or the team, they can't stop the run. They play us, they're going to stop the run, man. Oh, that team is a terrible run team. They play us, they're going to get 150 yards rushing. Oh, that quarterback is trash. They got their backup. They got their third string quarterback starting because the other two quarterbacks are hurt. Man, that quarterback gonna have the best game of his career, dog. So I don't want to hear about, Dallas don't got no defense. Dallas D is some trash, so we should be able to. Man, that shit don't mean nothing. Every week is a new week, dog. It's a new week, man. We ain't good enough to. I would have thought that, we would have ran for like 180 yards, you know what I'm saying, against the Bears, but it is what it is. All right, y'all, I'm just venting, man. Terrible game, man, terrible game. It was some good in the game. It was some good, but just that loss, man, I don't even want to speak on the good, dog. A terrible loss, terrible game. All right, y'all.